me feeling like I'm academics. Can't.
Hold up. Okay. What's this? Montana 700. What? Okay, all right. We'll get to this. Epstein guards used fake body trick to trick media waiting outside prison while his real corpse was loaded. What? They did a what? They use a decoy body? Oh my God. Well, I didn't see that. Okay, while we're doing that, let's get to this. So, chat, I want to stand corrected. You know, no matter what, we want to stand on the truth. Yesterday, or actually the day before yesterday, we reported that Bad Bunny had the highest viewed Super Bowl halftime show, and supposedly that info was from NBC. To be honest, I looked for it personally myself. Apple has said it was the highest. I want to make sure that I'm accurate with, because trust me, I know some people feel like I lack journalistic integrity or whatever, but no, I'm really on my shit. Apple press releases. Hopefully I can find it there. When I went to the newsroom on Apple, this is your official website, just to let you know I'm not bullshitting or nothing like that. It says biggest hits of Bad Bunny halftime show. Now, maybe they updated it. Maybe they did. But I want to read where I got the confidence, because the numbers I got came from Yahoo and it came from Complex. But they were citing NBC. I couldn't, I couldn't validate it, honestly. But I did post it. And, I'm one of those people, like, I take accountability, and if I ever posted something incorrect and I find out, I'll apologize and I'll say I was wrong. But I will say, at first, when I seen some Bad Bunny was Access Bad Bunny or Access Bunny. It's a Twitter page. I think this is the page right here. Twitter Access Bunny. They're a Bad Bunny fan page who seems to be, no. Okay, Access. Fuck, I can't. Just give me a second. Access. Bad Bunny, I guess. Okay. They had tweeted out super early yesterday. Yo, he broke the record. Da, 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 da. Like, they posted it like hours after the thing went up. And I was a little skeptical. If you watch my broadcast yesterday, I was like, how are they like coming up with these numbers that, he beat Kendrick? And I was even saying, how come even Kendrick beat Michael Jackson, but it was by 100,000? Like, who's validating these numbers? We don't know who's validating these numbers. Like, certain things we could validate, some things we can't. Nevertheless, I don't want to keep going back to it. Well, I guess we will. Okay. Bad Bunny, whatever. But I remember seeing their page posted that it was the highest, ever. Okay? You guys can go find that particular post. So I went, because I know Apple is part of the, it's the halftime show, like kind of like presented by Apple. Now, the entire Super Bowl is not viewed on Apple, which is interesting. So it's not a Apple exclusive. Actually, Super Bowl is NBC and Peacock exclusive. And by the way, thank you guys for all the gifted. So you guys are going crazy. Oh, you guys want me to get off, huh? Damn. Fuck. I see King Akademiks now going crazy with the gifted subs. By the way, I don't know if you guys know, this is one channel and this is one channel right here. Y'all are both going crazy. Holy shit. Fuck, they don't want me to get sleep tonight, huh? All right, it's all good. Oh, thank you for the 20. Dylon 50 and 65. Thank you for the 20 gifted on King Akademiks. Okay, so let me tell you, because as much as they claim I don't have journalistic integrity, I want to show you where I get it, because I'm not one of those guys on big stats to just repost what random other pages have posted. Even though there were some legit pages that actually posted that Bad Bunny had the biggest or most viewed halftime show, including, Complex, who's usually right. Complex is not a platform that's usually wrong, I'll be honest. So anyway, so earlier today, Bad Bunny took the center stage, a historic performance, blah, 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 generated unprecedented engagement from fans around the globe, according to real-time listening data on Apple Music. The number of simultaneous listeners spiked immediately after halftime, cementing the global superstar as one of the most buzzworthy, blah, blah. And Thursday's Apple Music, oh, never mind. Okay, so maybe I read that wrong. Thursday Apple Music halftime show press conference. Okay, so they weren't talking about the actual show. With Bad Bunny was the most watched in Super Bowl history. So they're saying is the press conference.
Welcome to the.
Okay, so I read that wrong. I'll I hope you guys could understand that I'll take blame if I ever have to. So, yeah, so they said it was the most streamed press conference of all time, right? I don't think Kendrick had a press conference, honestly. I don't think he did. However, I seen Yahoo posted most watched Bad Bunny. And while I was looking to validate, it looked like they've cleaned it up. They have cleaned it up because now they're reporting what Nielsen said. But yesterday, Yahoo reported that supposedly NBC told them, and just like Complex reported, because we all use this image that came from Complex. Like the image I posted of the most viewed came from Complex. Is like we didn't even, it's not our stat. Like we couldn't verify it, so we didn't even take their logo off it. It says Complex. Most viewed halftime Super Bowls of all time. They gave us a number of 135. Then they said it beat Kendrick, who was 133.5. And then they said that's even beating Michael Jackson. That's 133.4. So we got this from Complex. However, today, Nielsen, and if you guys don't know, which, by the way, I think, isn't Nielsen Luminate now? Nielsen. I thought Nielsen was Luminate. Or maybe it's only for the music realm. Is Nielsen Luminate? Here we go. Luminate is a rebranded entity that was formerly... Oh, so Nielsen Music. Okay. So only Nielsen Music, which is SoundScan and BDS. BDS is spins on radio. So that's Luminate. So Nielsen still exists, but for TV and for other format, that's not music. Okay. So if you don't know, Nielsen's a data company. It's an analytical company that provides industry insights for companies and entities that need to know how much they or their clients are being consumed. So apparently they've rebranded to Luminate for music, but for non-music stuff, it's still Nielsen. So Nielsen kind of came around, and what we thought was the most viewed, which was Bad Bunny, they have corrected the record. And here we go. Nielsen Bad Bunny. We'll just Google it. It says Nielsen and Bad Bunny. This is ABC News, actually, I'm quoting from. It says Super Bowl averages 124.9 million viewers in the U.S., but Bad Bunny's halftime show was 128.2 million. Both of them fall short of records. It says Sunday Night Super Bowl and Bad Bunny fell short of setting records for the most watched U.S. broadcasts and halftime shows. Seattle 29-13 victory over New England and averaged 124.9 million viewers on NBC Peacock, Telemundo, NBC Sports Digital, and NFL Plus, according to Nielsen Big Data Plus panel rating system. That fell short of the 127.7 million viewers that tuned in for Philadelphia 40-22 victory over Kansas City last year on Fox. Bad Bunny's halftime show averaged, were we talking about averages or was it just overall? Anyway, averaged 128.2 million viewers from 8:15 to 8:30, which would make it the fourth. Oh, wow. So they say the fourth most watched halftime show behind Kendrick Lamar, which averaged supposedly 133.5, Michael Jackson 133.4, Usher 129.3, and that's would be the fourth. So Bad Bunny is actually now ranked fourth. He's not first, and he did not break the record. And this is coming after Nielsen has stamped it. We could look at ESPN. It looked like they're saying the same thing. It fell short. Okay, cool. Super Bowl. Halftime show average this. It would be the fourth. So everybody's now saying that this, which was put out by Complex, is no longer true. Okay? It's no longer true. So basically, Bad Bunny only beat Rihanna. He's ahead of Rihanna and Katy Perry. Let's go to complex.com. Complex Bad Bunny. I want to see if they've corrected themselves, because the majority of people went off their numbers. Here we go. So yesterday they wrote this. Bad Bunny just rewrote the Super Bowl playbook, and it said da-da-da, the match da-da-da, Puerto Rican as hell. It's okay. I guess that's not much writer integrity. Guests were unexpected, and I don't think they've probably edited it out where they're standing on that number. Yeah, it looks like they've taken that out, which is 137. Yeah, they've taken that number out. Yeah. Yeah, so that number that they previously published, they have, typical coward shit, though. Because if you get it wrong and like, you're not being malicious, like, just come out and be like, hey, we got it wrong. But they're running from it. No, it's 135. Let's see if they still have it here. 135. Yeah. So they've edited it out of this thing like they never claimed it, right? And watch. We got this off of their Complex News. Or was it music, actually? I think it was Complex Music. Complex Music. We saw them publish it. Let's see if they've deleted it. Probably have, right? Yeah, they probably have deleted it like they never did it before. Coward shit. Like, you guys could just admit you're wrong. Right? 1 day ago, it would be down a little bit more. Okay, wow, they posted a lot. Yeah, so this is before the Super Bowl, I believe. Or maybe not. No, yeah, this is before the Super Bowl. So they just flat out deleted it. And it was on their page. It looked like they haven't issued a retraction or a correction with any note that they posted wrong shit. They're just acting like it didn't fucking happen. Like, that's why we posted Complex at the top of it. But, in media these days, why take the blame, right? Why say, oh, I was wrong? Let's see if it's on complex.com. Probably not, right? Yeah, they look like they've deleted it and they're not standing by it anymore, and no explanation of where they got it from, right? I told you how we try to verify. We're going off Apple Music saying it was record breaking. They didn't tell us what the number was. People said NBC put it out, but we didn't see a press release. And then we seen Complex say they got it. Except Complex looked like they deleted the bitch, right? I can't find it. We're scrolling now, I can't find it. Okay. If you ask me, this is a coward move. I got to be honest. If you made a mistake, people followed you, you should acknowledge it and be like, hey, we went off bad info. Anyway. So now we're realizing, now I wanted to see if they rewrote a new article. Complex.com. Did they write a new article correcting themselves? Even though, look, here we go. Bad Bunny. Oh, no. Now they acting like they didn't do it. Wow. You see, if this was me, they would just roast me to the cross. I would just have to say, oh, yeah, I got it wrong. There's nothing here that's looking like they are taking accountability for being wrong. Wow. Complex Music. They got to have something. Nothing, huh? Wow. Yeah, and I'll take some accountability here, because even though we use their thing, I like to verify for myself Yeah, they're not taking no accountability. I get it. Fuck. Anyway, so the point is this: Bad Bunny does not have the biggest Super Bowl performance ratings for his halftime show. He has, you pretty much can say like he has like the fourth. Yeah, he has the fourth. He's after Kendrick. Kendrick still reigns supreme, right? And congratulations to Kendrick. Kendrick, Michael Jackson, Usher, and then Bad Bunny, and then Rihanna. Okay. All right. I'm glad to have corrected that. Shame on you, Complex, for not correcting yourself. Because everybody else is reporting him. Bad Bunny, they're all saying he fell short. Yeah, it's not a flop. 128 million viewers. Okay, cool. It's the fourth most. Okay, so now we get it. It's the fourth most. Fourth most. Not bad. Congratulations to Bad Bunny. Regardless, he's still in the top 5. All right, bet. We don't have to like keep lingering on that. Thank you guys. Oh my God, we have so many gifted subscribers and memberships. Drill, thank you for the 10 gifted. King Buck, thank you for the 10. Dylon, thank you for the 20. And I actually gave another 20. Dylon, you are the man. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for blessing the rest of your chat niggas, your fellow chat niggas, that is. I know they appreciate you just like I do. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. And we're going to continue, you guys. We're going to get, I think we might get into the Bro-Rilla saga. And Tev, thank you for another 20 gifted on the account. Going on. All right, Chris Brown. Chris Brown is actually, he says, I ain't gonna lie, I love pissing some of y'all off. You know what was so interesting? This is probably why Chris Brown will never perform at the Super Bowl. So, like, you hear people like Boosie, shit, I would love to have Chris Brown there. I think y'all would probably love to have him there. But, like, we're like hip-hop. So, like, we're not super woke. We realize the people we like, they're imperfect. Maybe they made mistakes. And, you know, we believe in redemption stories. When it comes to, like, the Super Bowl, they're expecting, like, these people who have been, like, you know, spotless or clean or never had really any major scandals, like, really bubble or linger in the atmosphere. Obviously, Chris Brown's one of those who has had a huge scandal when it comes to women linger there. And I want to show you this because I seen it on Complex. And I looked at it and I started looking at Complex a little bit weird because I said, are they super woke now? Now, remember, I'm going to actually pull up my comment section. And then I'm going to pull up I'm going to pull up my comment section, and I'll pull up, let me see, Complex. I want to show you the difference in how people were, like, reacting to this. Wow, there's so many posts. Okay, here we go. So, they posted Chris Brown on Complex Music and Complex. And let me go to my post, or the post on my page about it. And I wanted to show you how, like, some platforms do skew to wokeness, right? So this is what Chris Brown said after the Bad Bunny performance. He says, I think it's safe to say they need me. I want you to read what people are saying on my page. You have Grand Wizard, that's my nigga. He says, yo, no lies told. You have other people say, not gonna lie, Chris Brown halftime show will be fire, but there's nothing wrong with Bad Bunny. So, it's kind of neutral. Somebody said, I think it's safe to say, based on your attitude, that's why you weren't there. Bad Bunny did an amazing job. Okay, so I guess people thought he was trying to get a Bad Bunny. People said, best R&B, pop, hip-hop crossover artist alive. Somebody said, don't ever disrespect the halftime show. It was good. I guess he was just trying to, people are trying to, like, defend Bad Bunny. People say, please, for the love of God, they want, Chris Brown. Somebody says, Bad Bunny went crazy. Whoever hating is tripping. So I guess they kind of feel like he's trying to go against Bad Bunny. Somebody said, honestly, yeah, this man has a lot of hits and classics. We'll definitely love to see him perform. People said, nah, it was fire. Love to our PR people. Let him have their time. So, it doesn't look like people are going against. In my comment section, they're only saying, hey, listen, Breezy, we fuck with you, but just let Bad Bunny have it this one, Somebody said, this is corny from him. Why can't everybody have their own moment? This and third. Somebody said, let Breezy do one. Somebody says, and did. We need him. Somebody said we would turn into the Breezy Bowl for real. Chris Brown would have done the better facts. Da 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 da. Okay. And somebody, this is a good comment. It's crazy how he has a huge Hispanic fan base, and I'm one of them. But to turn around and say this at the worst possible time is crazy. He ain't saying nothing wrong. It's just the timing. So I think this sums up everything we just read. Let Bad Bunny have his moment and shine he put on for our culture. Shaking my head. I love you, Chris Brown. But let Benito have his time. Benito is Bad Bunny. This is what Complex. Look at Complex's comment section. He says, I think they say it's safe to say they need me. Look at their comment section. Baby, prison needs you. This was Bad Bunny's time. If they needed you, they would have been asked you a long time ago. Sit this one out, buddy. There's much more bigger than dancing on stage. Chris Brown would have been a great Super Bowl, but Bad Bunny was perfect. Okay, that was neutral. Chris Brown hits women. Huh? Chris Brown, we love you, but this was your moment. Bad Bunny was exactly what we needed. The timing of this post makes it corny, but it would have been amazing. Okay, now we're good. We don't forgive you for Riri, bro. Stick to the 1K fan photos. Okay, what is this? Somebody come get their uncle. Somebody said, I wish I had this much delusional. Actually, we good. Are they in the room with us? Somebody said, me when I'm deluded. Somebody said, anyway, I like Chris Brown, but this is some hater shit if I ever saw it. Some people never learn. Man, shut the fuck up. Need you where? Bad Bunny was perfect for this. This was ugly, breezy. Wow. I like this, but to post, okay. Like this dude, but okay. Laugh my ass off, girl. Now, not the woman. I need him to stop assaulting women. The reason why I kind of point this out is like, what I've learned over time is that each platform has an identity. Like my platform ain't the woke shit. You know, again, we fuck with Chris Brown. Can we acknowledge Chris Brown has made some mistakes? Yes. Are we going to define him for a mistake made in 2007 or 9? Like in 2026? No. Yes, maybe it was definitely bad time, and Benito did a good job. Shout out to Bad Bunny. People liked it. But I remember clicking on this, and I was just like, wow. People do, because I really thought when Chris Brown was saying that, you know, he still doesn't get so-and-so because of other things, I'm like, bro, you're lying. Because when I post you, people don't bring up, oh, he's a woman beater. He's this. Oh, he needs to go to they don't say that on my page. But when I went on Complex's page, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. It looked like, yo, they hate this nigga like it just happened. Yeah, in jail. Look. Save for who? Like, and that's when I realized me and Complex's audience is very different. Like, my audience, like we a bunch of niggas, like, we're a little bit forgiving, but we could understand if a nigga made a mistake, and if he's gone through the gauntlet, he went to jail, he's done a lot to rehabilitate himself, we're not going to just keep downing you. And then I realized, I'm like, yo, this audience here, this woke audience, they'll never let Chris Brown forget. They will never let him get past it. Besides beating women and stripping, what else can he do? Never happened in champ. Too many football players made the same mistakes as you. What? And they were out of the league. NFL has bro, this is when I realized Complex's audience is not my audience. I used to think there was some synergy. Fuck no. We love Chris Brown. He made some mistakes in his past. We forgave that nigga. I'm sorry. We forgave him. It's over now. We haven't seen the same behavior. He's not doing the same things. We can't let him forever be crucified for a mistake he made in the past when he's done the time, he's done the work to try to be better. But I watched this here and I was like, wow. Somebody said we needed him in jail a long time ago. What? I didn't know people hated Chris Brown like that still, honestly. Wow. Alrighty then. Let's see what else. We listened to Mace giving his thing about the halftime show, right?